Hi everyone, I'm Raya.
And I'm Alex.
Today we're talking about how to agree in English, and not just with yes or I agree.
Because there's more than that?
A lot more. Think about it. In real conversations, native speakers almost never say I agree. They use phrases like, exactly, tell me about it, I couldn't agree more, no doubt.
I've heard all of those, but I always just said yes or I agree.
That's exactly what we're changing today. 10 phrases that make agreeing sound natural, warm, and real.
Raya, I had this moment a few weeks ago. I was talking with a coworker, a native speaker, and she said something I completely agreed with. And I just said, yes, I agree.
What happened?
She kind of looked at me like, okay? It wasn't wrong, but it felt so flat, like I was reading from a script.
Because in that moment, what she probably expected was something like, exactly, or right? Something that felt like a real reaction.
And I agree just doesn't have that energy.
That's the thing. Agreeing isn't just about the meaning, it's about the feeling behind it. Native speakers use different phrases depending on how strongly they agree, how emotional they feel, how casual the moment is.
So, yes and I agree are technically correct, but they're missing all that texture.
Exactly. And today, we're giving you that texture. Here's what you need to understand. Agreeing is one of the most social things you do in a conversation.
What do you mean?
When you agree with someone, you're not just saying, yes, that's correct. You're saying, I hear you, I'm with you, we're on the same page. The phrase you choose tells the other person how much you mean it.
So, a stronger phrase feels more genuine?
And a weaker phrase, like just yes, can actually feel cold, even if you completely agree.
So the phrase carries the emotion.
Always. Here's the rule. Match your agreement phrase to the moment.
What do you mean by that?
If a friend tells you something funny and relatable, I know, right? Fits perfectly. If someone makes a really good argument, fair point is exactly right. If you want to show strong, serious agreement, I couldn't agree more.
So it's not just about agreeing, it's about choosing the right phrase for the right feeling.
Exactly. One size does not fit all. And once you have all 10 phrases, you'll always have the right one ready.
Okay, let's learn them.
Okay, 10 phrases, let's go. Number 1, exactly.
This one I've heard a lot.
It's one of the most common. You use it when someone says something that's precisely right, like they took the words out of your mouth.
We should have left earlier. Exactly.
Perfect. Short, strong, natural. Number 2, for sure.
This one's casual, right?
Very casual. It means definitely or absolutely, but in a relaxed, friendly way. You'd use it with friends, not in a formal meeting.
Want to grab lunch after? For sure.
Natural. Number 3, absolutely.
How is this different from for sure?
Absolutely is stronger and works in both casual and slightly more formal situations. It shows enthusiasm, like you don't just agree, you really agree.
Is this the right approach? Absolutely.
Exactly. Number 4, I know, right?
This one's so fun.
It is. You use it when someone says something you've been thinking too, something relatable or surprising. It creates an instant connection.
The coffee here is so good. I know, right?
Perfect. And notice, there's real energy in that phrase. It's not just agreement, it's shared feeling. Number 5, that's true.
When someone makes a point and you're acknowledging it, sometimes even a point you hadn't considered before, it's thoughtful agreement. It's actually faster to take the train. That's true, I never thought of that.
Good. Number 6. Fair point.
This sounds a little more formal.
It can be used casually too, but yes, it has a slightly more considered tone. You use it when someone makes a good argument, especially one that challenges what you said.
Maybe we should get a second opinion. Fair point.
Exactly. It shows you're really listening, not just agreeing to be polite. Number 7. You're right.
Simple and direct.
Very, and very powerful. It's direct acknowledgement, especially when you realize you were wrong about something. You're right feels genuine and honest.
We should have double-checked before sending. You're right. My bad.
Natural. And combining it with my bad makes it even more real. Number 8. I couldn't agree more.
This one sounds strong.
It's the strongest on the list. You use it when you agree completely and deeply. Not just yes, but yes, 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself.
We need to spend more time on this. I couldn't agree more.
Perfect. Save it for moments when you really mean it. It carries a lot of weight. Number 9. Tell me about it.
Wait, this means you agree?
It does! It sounds like you're asking for more information, but it actually means, I know exactly what you mean. I've experienced the same thing.
So it's agreement through shared experience?
Exactly. Usually used when someone's complaining or venting about something.
The traffic this morning was insane. Tell me about it.
Perfect. And number 10, no doubt.
This one's very casual?
Very. It means definitely or absolutely, but with a confident, relaxed energy. Like there's not even a question.
She's going to do great. No doubt.
Exactly. Short, confident, natural. You've got all 10.
Raya, why does it matter so much which word you use to agree? Isn't the meaning the same?
The meaning might be the same, but the feeling is completely different. Think about it this way. If you tell a friend something exciting and they say, "Yes, I agree," how does that feel?
Kind of flat? Like they didn't really react.
Now imagine they say, "I know, right?" Or, "Tell me about it." Same agreement, completely different energy.
It feels like they actually felt what I said.
That's exactly it. These phrases don't just carry meaning, they carry emotion, warmth, and personality. They tell the other person, "I'm not just processing your words, I'm actually with you."
So using the wrong phrase, or no phrase at all, can make you seem cold or distant, even when you don't mean to be.
And that's why learners who know perfect grammar sometimes still feel hard to connect with. It's not about mistakes. It's about these small moments of real response.
The phrases that show you're actually present in the conversation.
Exactly that.
Let me show you what agreeing sounds like without these phrases. Raya. Imagine we're talking about a decision at work, whether to change the project deadline.
Okay, I will respond formally.
I think we should push the deadline back by a week. The team needs more time.
Yes, I agree. More time is necessary.
And honestly, the quality will be so much better if we're not rushing.
Yes, that is correct. Rushing produces lower quality work.
I mean, we've been working really hard. We deserve a little more time.
Yes, I agree with that point also.
Hear that? Every answer was technically correct, but it felt like talking to someone who was barely there.
No warmth, no reaction, just processing.
Now let's do it the real way. Same conversation, same situation. Raya, use the real phrases this time.
Let's go.
I think we should push the deadline back by a week. The team needs more time.
Absolutely. There's no point rushing something this important.
And the quality will be so much better if we're not stressed.
No doubt. When people are rushing, mistakes happen. Every time.
I mean, we've been putting in really long days. The team deserves a bit more breathing room.
Tell me about it. I've seen how hard everyone's been working.
And I think the client will actually appreciate a better result over a faster one.
Fair point. Quality is always going to matter more in the long run.
Though, I'm a little worried about how the manager will take it.
You're right to think about that. We should probably frame it carefully.
We need to show we've thought it through, not just that we want more time.
I couldn't agree more. Let's put together a clear explanation before we bring it up.
Yeah, that feels right. Feel that? Same conversation, completely different experience. It actually felt like two people thinking through a problem together.
And I used 8 of the 10 phrases. Naturally, without forcing any of them. They just fit where they fit.
Because when you really know them, you stop thinking about them. They just come out.
Here's something interesting. When you use these phrases well, the other person doesn't even notice them.
Why is that interesting?
Because that's exactly the point. They don't notice the phrases. They just feel heard. They feel like you're genuinely with them in the conversation.
So the phrases are doing work invisibly.
The best communication always does. You're not performing agreement. You're actually connecting. And these phrases are how you do that naturally, in real time.
That's kind of powerful when you think about it.
It really is.
Let me show you these phrases in a completely different situation. Raya, imagine we're just two friends talking. You're telling me about a book you read.
Okay, let's try it. Alex, I just finished this book about habits, and it completely changed how I think about motivation.
Really? What do you mean?
It basically said that motivation doesn't come first. Action does. You don't wait to feel motivated. You just start, and the motivation follows.
I know, right? I've actually experienced that. Whenever I just force myself to start something, it gets so much easier after a few minutes.
Exactly. That's the whole point of the book. It's not about feeling ready. It's about starting before you feel ready.
That's true. I always thought motivation was something that just happened to you.
So did I. But it's actually something you create by doing.
Fair point. It kind of flips the whole idea upside down.
Completely. And once you see it that way, you can't unsee it.
I couldn't agree more. I need to read this.
No doubt. You'll finish it in 2 days.
See how natural that felt? A real conversation between two friends. And almost every agreement phrase showed up on its own.
Here's the truth. People don't remember what you said as much as they remember how you made them feel.
And these phrases affect how people feel?
When someone feels genuinely heard, when your response has real warmth behind it, they trust you more. They open up more. The conversation goes deeper.
So it's not just about sounding natural. It's about actually being present.
And these 10 phrases are how you show that presence every single time.
Agreeing isn't just saying yes. It's showing someone you're really there. Now we want to hear from you.
Which of these phrases do you already use? And which ones are new?
Let us know in the comments.
And if you want a challenge, pick 2 or 3 of these and try them today. In a conversation, in a message, anywhere.
Start with exactly and fair point. Those two work in almost any situation.
And once you start using them, you'll notice other people using them too. They're everywhere.
Thanks so much for watching.
We really appreciate you being here.
We'll see you in the next one.